Hi there. One more reminder that tomorrow after worship and pizza, we will be having a little seminar for everyone on reading scripture aloud during worship. Please consider coming to discover what a joy this can be to do. And another reminder that in Adult Sunday School, we are continuing our study of Luther's Small Catechism. This week, we're discussing the second article of the Creed, so I'd invite you to please come join us. Now, today's devotion comes from Zechariah 9, verses 9 and 10, and they read, "Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your king is coming to you. Righteousness and having salvation is he. Humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey. I will cut off the chariot from Ephraim, and the war horse from Jerusalem, and the battle bow shall be cut off, and he shall speak peace to the nations. His rule shall be from sea to sea, and from the river to the ends of the earth." Now, as you hear these words, they sound familiar, don't they? That's because most every year we hear this passage in relation to Easter. It is a prophecy that helps us to recognize the Messiah of God, the one chosen by God to bring righteousness and healing to a world fallen under sin and brokenness. Of course, we see the fulfillment of this prophecy when Jesus, in all four Gospels, rides triumphantly into Jerusalem on a colt. Donkeys were a symbol of the common people. They were used for labor and transportation. They were not seen in battle or war. That was for horses, or horses and chariots. Donkeys would pull a plow, but not a chariot. Nor would a great warrior ride in triumph into a city on a donkey. And here we see how God once again turns our understanding of things upside down. We see that his power is made perfect in weakness, as St. Paul tells us. The donkey is what Jesus used to show that God's triumph over sin comes not the way people of this world would expect. Indeed, Jesus was nothing like what people expected of a Messiah. Just as in the passage from Zechariah shows that the chariot and the war horse will be cut off from Jerusalem, so along with that, the Messiah of God will come not just on a common donkey, but the lowly foal of a donkey. And when Messiah comes, speaking peace to the world, he will bring righteousness and salvation to Jerusalem. It's not from the war horse or the chariot. Nor is it by those who command such things that Jerusalem finds its help. No, it's the one who is promised to come in a lowly and common fashion. But what Messiah brings is neither war horse nor chariot. It is God's own righteousness that comes with Messiah. It's not salvation by means of a victorious battle using weapons of this world. Rather, it's God's own salvation, purchased with the holy blood of Christ, that comes with Messiah. As we seek for peace and holiness, we're taught by Zechariah to trust in the one that God promises to send, who comes on that foal of a donkey. He comes in lowliness, that all may be lifted up to God on high by his gifts of righteousness and salvation. These are good things to remember in these days. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.